This is the first thing I'm going to show you in the metaverse we've created, which is just like it's just a meeting space, but gives you an example of the kind of level of detail that we can do. So let's just walk our guy down the stairs here, and here we can see we've got just kind of some really nice textures and lighting effects as well, um, like furniture, all kind of like 3D rendered. Just gives you an idea of like, potential place for kind of one-to-one meetings, breakout spaces, that kind of thing. Okay. So next, this is a one-to-one scale model of our offices in Bournemouth. So what our developers did here was literally measure everything out, and he's also take kind of 3D scans of certain things that were in the office. Um, And in fact, if you were to put a VR headset on, which I've done, you can walk around the office, the physical office, and you won't bump into anything because the scale is so perfect. So again, this gives you another idea of just kind of us playing around with what can and can't be done, and playing around with scale and everything else and backgrounds, but also something that we built in the corner here. Um, so we used the LiDAR scanners on an iPhone, which is kind of like a 3D radar, to 3D scan their physical office. So the office that I'm currently sat in is here. So here you can see the actual 3D imagery of all of the pictures, and you can see turn this volume down. You can see the quality of detail where you can see like the stuffed animals and the drinks cabinets and everything. So um, we can do some pretty cool stuff with this as well. And I'll show you in a moment as well another room we scanned, and then we then create a 3D model of the scan just to get rid of some of these kind of slight kind of wobbly elements that you get when you're using a LiDAR scanner. This is another 3D render that we did using the LiDAR on an iPhone of another room in our office. So you can see you just get some kind of blur and stuff, but generally it's pretty good quality. It looks very real. One of the issues that you can sometimes get is that when you are creating like real 3D stuff like this, it can take up a lot of kind of processing power and make the metaverse you're in run quite slowly. So what we do is we can take that kind of as a framework, and then we can build the whole thing from scratch in 3D. And this uses a fraction of the polygons, and so therefore it can perform much faster and require less sort of server and less processor speed on the user's laptop as well.